Hey gang, Tony here. Depending on where you're watching this, it has maybe been a while since you last saw me. Haven't really been doing this for YouTube for a while. This video that I'm making now was going to be exclusive to my Patreon. That's kind of where I've been. If I'm making a video, I'm doing them over at Patreon for my patrons over there. Uh, so before I get too far into this, if you want to head over to the Patreon and check it out and see what kind of stuff I have there. I do, offer a lot for a buck if you want to join for a buck. There are higher tiers and you get other stuff. I won't go into all the detail. If you want to check it out, you can hit the links. But I'm here for a different reason today, and that is because I wanted to announce that my first novel, my debut novel, which originally came out all the way back in 2012, it's been a while. It is officially re-released with a new publisher. This is being published now by Crystal Lake Publishing. And I'm really excited to have that out again. It's been with a couple other publishers in the past. So take a look here. This is the book I'm talking about, Soundtrack to the End of the World. It's going to have that same cover, although this is an old copy from the previous publisher. So a few things are going to change with it. It's essentially, if you have this copy, if you've purchased the version with this cover, it's essentially going to be the same, except for like a little minor formatting stuff that we did on the inside. The fonts are going to be a little different. There's going to be slightly different formatting. No major changes though. But if you have the original release, that would have been the 2012 release that has like kind of like a graphic novel looking cover. You'll know the one if you have it. It looks like a comic book character severing the head of a zombie. That this is very different from that. So this copy actually has a foreword from Todd Kiesling in it, and there were a number of edits made between the two versions. So that first version from 2012, you could seek it out if you really want to have like both, but it was a when we re-released it the first time, it included updates and edits. So that's what we have here. And again, this is like keeping it in print, some minor changes to formatting, but just a brand new opportunity for anyone who has slept on this, who hasn't had a chance to pick it up. It's the first thing I ever published, the first major thing, first novel I ever published, I should say, and totally, I think still holds up. I really love this novel. It's got obviously a soft spot in my heart, being the first one. So that's the main thing I'm here to say. If you want to go check that out, I'll provide the links below. There's an ebook version for, I'm going from my memory here. I think it's $4.99 for the ebook. There's a paperback version. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. I think $12.99, $14.99, something like that. Check it out. And there's also an audiobook version that's been out. That is through a different publisher. But you could check that out too if you like. All right. So what else has been going on? You know what? I didn't even check to see when the last video was posted on YouTube. So I'm sure those of you who watch that channel or only know me through the YouTube channel, or have only every once in a while people they'll comment on the video like, I didn't know you were a writer, or I didn't know you sculpt, or I thought you just did unboxing videos. I haven't really done much of that in a very long time, or a little bit here and there. Currently, I'm working on finishing up my newest novel. That is tentatively untitled, but is very close to being complete. I have maybe another, I would say like 5 to 10,000 words or so, probably even less. And I'm going to be putting that to bed finally. I've been working on it for a couple of years. I tend to take like the summers. I write a lot during the summer, and then when the school season starts, the semester for fall, I start grading and teaching, and writing starts to slow down a little bit. Although, again, one of those things that you may or may not be aware of is that most of the writing I've been doing lately are those scripts for Retro Days. So if you want to check that out, I have continued to do that. There are we're nearly to 200 episodes over there. I think I just finished writing the 190th episode, um, and the 185th 186th episode just was published on Saturday. So every Saturday there's a brand new video. We really only take like a small break in January, usually right after the holidays. Uh, so yeah, we've been doing that nonstop. I just currently every week cranking out a new episode. Um, Fun channel, all retro stuff, and like because I'm the one writing it, I tend to every now and then there'll be something about Halloween and horror and video games. All my interests kind of like bleed into that a little bit. 2 episodes ago, was it 185? I think it was episode 185. I did the Friday the 13th, the series versus Freddy's Nightmares, the two television series of the classic slashers, right? So we do a little bit of like a breakdown of some of the episodes and the series as a whole, and we kind of make a determination, at least from my point of view, which one I think is better. And I won't say which if you want to go watch that. Of course, I am not the host there. That is John from Gen X Grown Up that does the hosting over on the Retro Days channel, but I'm the writer there. Yeah, other than that, I mean, haven't been doing too much sculpting. Haven't had time for that, but hopefully this summer maybe we'll get a few things done. AuthorCon just passed. That was this weekend. People are actually probably still there. This is the first one I've missed in 3 years. This year in general, I'm probably not going to be doing a whole lot of cons because I wanted to focus on getting some writing done and getting some stuff published. And then next year, I'll probably be heading back out to AuthorCon, maybe Horror on Main again, perhaps a couple other ones, depending on how things go. Maybe I'll be making more videos here for the YouTube channel. Again, it's something that I don't really like have a whole lot of time for. So if I do, it's gonna be something like this where I'm just talking. But in the meantime, if you want to hear what's going on with me, if you want a few videos here and there, just random stuff. I got a light gun set like months ago. I may end up doing a couple of videos just showing that stuff off. But that stuff is likely going to be just on the Patreon. So check it out over there if you want. Check out the novel if you're interested. I have 2 other books out that you can get as well. And obviously short stories all over the place. But all links will be in the description. Have a great one, everybody. I'll see you soon. Breathe deep of the night.